Welcome to the first and probably only video featuring Mr. Dreamy Knots, aka me. The way this video is gonna go, I'm not allowed back on.
You might be.
You think?
Yeah, if you answer the questions right.
Okay, well, hello everyone. I'm gonna take over since Sav's a little bit nervous to talk on camera today. So my name is Evan, or Mr. Dreamy Knots, as you may know me, and this is Mrs. Dreamy Knots. We are here today to answer, well,
no, just you.
I'm answering questions about crochet from Sav.
Some of the questions you guys asked too, and then some I threw in. Okay, you ready?
Alright, yeah, I'm ready.
Your first question is, what is a magic ring?
A magic ring is like how you start a crochet. It's like if I were to start making a chicken, and you need the body, like to start making that cylinder shape, you have to start with it before you can start going up in the rounds.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Rows.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
That's how I would describe it.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
What size hook do I use the most? You should know this one. So literally, I only use like 2 hooks ever. You guys will know.
7mm? 8mm.
I use an 8, but that is not the most commonly used one.
I'm not allowed back on. 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say like, you guessed in the middle, but it wasn't.
Okay.
I don't know, you have got that one. Okay. We'll count that one as like half a point, okay? Your next question, what is my favorite yarn brand?
Sweet Snuggles Light. Or Chenille Home Slim, which is like the less colorful version.
Yeah, the neutrals.
Yeah, the
That's
neutral
right.
color.
But that was actually better than I thought. You got a bonus point for that when you got the Chenille Home Slim too.
Okay.
What is yarn chicken?
Yarn chicken is like when you're running low on yarn and like you're not sure if you're gonna have enough to finish before either you close it or you color change.
That's pretty good.
I would say that. So like you don't know if you have enough yarn to make the full thing. I guess I should say.
Yeah. So you play
of the same color.
Yeah. So you play yarn chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like most of the time you end up doing it and like you freak out anyway.
What do you mean? Like
you'll
something?
be like, oh, I'm not gonna have enough, and then you end up having enough.
Yarn chicken is stressful if you have an order or something.
I understand that.
And especially now because you can't even get the yarn.
So if you just run out, can you just like add another to it? Like grab another?
Like if you run out of the same color,
yeah,
can
you just add more?
color? Yeah, you can just tie it on.
But it just kind of sucks to do that.
Well, no, it's like that's fine to do, but it's more so like when you're making something and you only have like a certain, like say I was making something with this purple,
right?
And like I ran out of the purple and I didn't have any more purple. That's like when you lose.
Yeah, so all the Michaels. How did I do on that one?
That was pretty good.
Okay, what did I miss?
You didn't really miss
just
anything.
My description.
No, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Okay.
What is an increase?
An increase?
Yeah.
An increase is when you add to the row. So like if I need to widen the cylinder shape, for instance, so like if you're making a fat body, and you need to go outwards and flare it, you have to increase. So you're adding to how many rounds in the row. I don't know if I said that right. You're adding to how many stitches there are in the row.
Yeah. Do you know how you do it though? Like you're adding stitches, but do you know how you add the stitches in? Like if you have a certain amount, how do you get to the next row with like a bigger amount of stitches? Do you know how you do that?
You have to change the stitch, but I don't really know.
Well, you do an increased stitch.
Increased stitch.
But do you know what an increased stitch is?
I don't.
You know what? Do you know what a single crochet is?
Yeah, you do a double crochet.
Okay, you're getting a bit ahead of yourself. A single crochet. You did them in your tomato.
Okay.
Do you remember?
Yes.
You were close with the double though.
Half single. I'm not really sure how you do that. I don't know.
You got the definition right. You just don't know how to do the stitch. You put 2 single crochets into 1 stitch.
Oh, okay.
So it makes 2 in 1 space. So it doubles it.
Okay.
Okay. You got like half point, I'd say. You look so sad. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just.
Next question is, what does a stitch marker do?
A stitch marker is like, it looks like the little thing on top of the can.
Oh, on like a seltzer can?
Yeah, the little plastic
Here, do you want to
thing.
see some? Do you know what they do?
Let me cook here for a second here.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up with an answer. So if you put this on there and you're counting,
yeah.
Is this so that like you can keep track if you're doing an increase or a decrease?
It's to keep track of your row. Like you know how on the pattern it has like, you know, like when you helped me do the bunny pattern, it's like row 1, row 2, row 3. You do like the first row and then you put your stitch marker in so you know where like it starts or ends.
Oh, so you can do the second row?
Yeah.
So it literally is just to keep track of the row?
Yeah, it just keeps track of like where the beginning and end is.
I thought
put
it was
mine,
more complicated.
This is the controversial thing I was going to say. I put my stitch in my stitch marker in the last stitch of the round.
I heard about this.
Yeah, I put it in the last stitch of the round because then it feels like when I finish the round and I complete the round, I take it out and it's like completed.
Oh.
But a lot of people, like the weirdos out there, put their stitch marker in the first stitch.
Oh.
And that's weird.
Okay.
But like people do both, but like the first stitch is weird.
Okay.
You know who does the first stitch?
Who?
Haley.
Oh, weird.
I know.
Weirdo.
right?
Anyway, I didn't get that one. I didn't really know.
You did. You said you marked the stitch.
But like, I mean, it's just kind of like it's a little simple. Like I didn't give the full answer.
Okay, it's okay. I think you did good on that.
Okay.
How long does it take me to make a chicken?
Make a chicken?
Like start to finish.
Like the body, close it up, stuff.
Yeah, eyes
Crown,
and everything.
eyes.
Yeah. How long does that take?
You can make the bodies pretty quick, but to make the full thing,
yeah, start to finish, like complete the chicken.
20 minutes.
Close.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
15 minutes, start to finish.
Okay, I knew you could do it in less than 30.
Oh yeah, easily.
But I didn't know 15.
Yeah.
I knew you could make the body in at least 15, but I didn't know about the full thing.
The body takes like 12. I timed it. And
Okay.
then the finishing and like stuffing and doing the eyes and everything takes like an extra 2
Okay.
minutes. You were close though.
Close.
That was one of the hard ones.
Okay.
Do you know how safety eyes work?
What do you mean, how do they work?
Like, do you know how to secure them on the plushie?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
You poke them through one side, and there's like a little cap on the other side that sort of gets lodged on the back.
Uh-huh.
And you click it in place.
Yeah.
And it clicks.
Do you know what this is?
An eye sizer? What is that?
Close. This is for like sinker eyes. This is what. Okay, we're gonna add a bonus question in. Do you know what sinker eyes are?
Sinker eyes?
Yeah, sinker eyes. They're a little bit different than normal safety eyes.
I don't know what a sinker eye is.
Look at this.
Okay.
This is my dragon snuggler.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how the eyes are literally like sunk in?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't feel like an edge around there.
Okay.
Guys, look at my little Kato. He's so cute. He has sinker eyes, which, let me show you.
I feel like I'm getting educated here.
You need to learn about this. These are eyes that Haley made, okay?
Okay.
They're her opal eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But look, these are sinker eyes. Look at the backings of them. So what happens is when you put them into the plushie, you have to click them super, super hard.
They click the yarn.
You use this.
Oh.
And so the eye like literally sinks and it sits in this ridge of the backing.
Okay.
But they're really hard to get in. Those are what sinker eyes are. With normal eyes, you can just kind of squeeze them in. Sinker eyes are like really nice. So you put this on and you push it and it clicks them in for you.
That's weird. I've never seen you do that.
You must have
I've never seen you do it, I don't think.
Really?
I think you know
I just tried to
This guy here.
Which that box.
Those are
Yeah.
Okay.
But sinker eyes, yeah, they don't have to do it. But you learned.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a fun fact.
That was a fun fact.
Why do I cake my yarn?
Because it's messy.
True.
And it gets everywhere. If you're I think it also is easier to store too.
It is easier to store.
Much easier to store.
You can stack them up and stuff.
But that kind of falls into the messy category.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just falls apart. That's why I would say you cake. It's also easier to pull them and actually crochet them.
It is, yeah. Okay, that's another question I have for you. Ready? That goes into another one.
Okay.
What's the difference between a center pull and an outer pull?
Center pull literally comes from the inside of the yarn. Right?
Uh-huh.
That's caked up.
Yeah.
Outer pull, I guess, is the other side, right? Are they both? Wait. When you get them from the store.
Like in a normal skein?
Yeah. It's center pull would come from somewhere in here.
Show them where it's
Like in the middle here.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. And then where's the outer pull come from?
Probably somewhere on the side.
Yeah.
But that's the other end of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You
That's
understand?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Okay.
I mean, that's kind of my intuition, at least.
What's your favorite thing that I've ever made before? Like ever. My full crochet career up until this point.
I liked the goose that you made, the big goose.
The one I had at my market?
Yeah.
The silly goose?
The silly goose.
We'll put a picture somewhere on here of him.
I liked how long his neck was. It just looked funny sitting there.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of me.
What should I crochet that I've never made before?
That you've never made before?
Yeah, like an animal or something. Or
This is almost like you're trying to call me out to see if I know what all you've made.
Do you know?
I'm trying to think of something you haven't made. Squirrel.
I haven't made a squirrel before.
Think you
Every
should make
single
one.
time I ask you, what should I make? You always say squirrel.
Or a chipmunk. Those would be perfect to crochet.
You think?
Because they got a cute little tail and everything, you know? I think you should make one.
Alright. Do you have any Dreamy Knots insider info?
Dreamy Knots insider info.
Mm-hmm. You're in the Dreamy Knots office right now. What would you say to people about it?
About the office?
Yeah, you're in the Dreamy Knots office right now.
It's surprisingly well organized off camera. A lot more yarn than there is just back here. Also, off camera, she also rages while crocheting, but that's kind of on the down low.
What do you mean rage?
Only sometimes.
Well,
When you can't figure out a new pattern.
He's being drama.
At least until you finish it. And I have
That's
to
valid
encourage
though.
you.
That's valid. If you guys crochet and you get that weird pattern, it's valid if you can't figure it out.
I get it. It's just I'm on the other end of it most of the time, you know?
Well, that's okay.
That's the insider information.
That was not really what I was telling you to say,
But you want more positive?
Yes! Can you follow it up with a positive? Okay.
But she actually talks about all of her crochet friends a lot. And I think she looks up to all of her crochet friends a lot.
I love my crochet friends.
And like she talks to me about you guys all the time and all that.
Do you have anything else to say to end the video off? It's your YouTube debut with me.
Yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed having me on. Alright everybody, we appreciate you watching. I hope you had fun watching me struggle to name the crochet Q&A things.
You did pretty good though.
I think I did okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the final score is, but we'll have it up here.
Well, yeah, we'll tally it somewhere.
Make sure you guys hit the like button and also subscribe too, because we're trying to hit how many subscribers? 2K?
I don't even think I have 1,000 yet. We need to get to 1,000 first.
I thought you did have, I think you had like 1.1.
No.
Okay, we need to get to 1,000 first.
Could you do like a giveaway or something?
Then we can do something cool like that. Anyways.
Anyways.
Bye guys.
Bye guys. Bye.